And action. When did you say you were 35 online?
Okay, hold on. I was gonna bring it up. So Nick. So on my Instagram, I said yesterday. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna have some tequila tonight," and then I said, "Cause I'm fucking 35 years old and I can do what I want, whatever." And so many people were like, "You're 35 years old," and I was talking to Nick and Lee about it, and Nick said it's because I act like a bitter old man.
I said it funnier than that.
Yeah, you
said, gotta laugh.
You have the disposition.
I was talking to a girl yesterday, and we were on the phone, who I've met through Instagram, and she was trying to make me guess her age, which is like just makes me so fucking angry.
What's my age?
And I used to do it, and now I just ignore the question because there's no. I don't. If you say too young, you come off like a creep.
Yeah.
And if you go older, they'll never talk to you again
Ever.
But they'll say that we look older, no problem.
Yeah.
She did it. She goes, so I guess her age, younger. And then she goes, what are you? And I said 33. And she goes, really? And I was like, fuck you, dude.
What did she think?
She thought I was older.
Like what? I always ask.
I don't know. She didn't give me that answer.
I always ask though. I'll say like how much older.
Older.
I'll say how much older, and I'll be like, because I'll be like, someone said 35 with a bunch of question marks and exclamation points. So I said too young, and she goes, I thought you were older, and I said, well, how old did you think I was? She's like 36. Bitch,
what?
Shut the fuck up.
That makes me so angry.
Shut the fuck up.
Who? Yeah.
I would have blocked
I
her.
was 1 year off, and I am blown away.
I know. It's like, bitch, say the truth. Say like
thought you were
40,
40. I thought you were
motherfucker.
42.
Thought you were 40. You look old and bitter. Yeah. Now when I think of a bitter old man, now it's just going to be stuck
Anger
in my head.
does age you, and we both have a lot of that. People probably think he's our age because he's so zen, and he posts like...
I'm so angry, though, all the time.
Not on social media.
No, you're not.
No, not on social media.
Look, the only time I've seen Lee genuinely angry, one time.
When?
It was after, what set
Phoenix.
was it? It was Phoenix.
It was Phoenix.
He was mad.
Really?
Dog. Yeah, he was mad. He wouldn't even talk. Normally he'd come in, he'd be like,
Why were you so mad about
whack.
that one?
They were terrible. I don't even know. I was probably
mad
going
at
through
that?
something.
He was mad.
I was upset.
I was on stage, so I didn't get to see
Yeah,
it.
you weren't on stage, and I just
I
sat
think
I
I
do
was-
believe I came back, though, and you went
You
on
did-
stage, and Josh was there, and I didn't see you for like an hour.
Yeah, I was just walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That might have been the last night.
But even that's
the
not
first
his...
night.
His anger is... He kept it inside. He didn't lash out. Like
No,
the way we
not
do.
lash. Well, yeah, I mean, we don't lash. You think I lash out? I don't lash out.
No, but you yell into your camera quite a bit.
Yes.
Yeah,
In
he
that
doesn't do
case,
that shit.
you kind of yell. You do sometimes. You be like, "Yo,
Well, he
son."
plays a character all the
Yeah,
time, so
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little
he'll yell.
different.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
guess.
get upset, though.
Nah, I yell. I do the little creepy giggle. I'm like, fucking losing my mind. I had some tequila last night, dude. I don't drink before I go to bed. It's just never something I was into. But on the plane to Hawaii, I had bourbons, right? And I don't normally like bourbons.
This is his way
a
of
real rich
this
man, a
This
rich
is his
white
way
man.
of saying.
Yeah.
This is his way of saying I was in first class.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't because I had to pay for 2 fucking tickets. I wasn't putting fucking first class.
where were you?
On the plane.
Business.
I was on the plane. So I was on the plane and they were walking around and I got a bourbon because Shorty told me to get a bourbon.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so I had a bourbon on ice and I was like, oh, this is going to be gross, but I wanted to go to bed. I drank it and I was like, wow, this was actually like, I enjoyed it, which I never used to, but I enjoyed
What
it.
kind of, do you have Jack Daniels? Probably,
It
right?
was something creek. Boulder Creek or
No, it's,
some-
Stone Creek?
Stone Creek, something like that. It had like a buffalo on it. Buffalo Creek, maybe? I don't know.
No, Buffalo Trace is one.
Buffalo something. It had a buffalo,
Either
like
way.
a guy riding it. You
Might have been
know,
Buffalo Trace.
some hillbilly shit.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I know. We're probably both wrong.
Perked you up?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah,
I
brown
felt
liquor
good.
does that.
I
It's
felt
good.
good. No, but like tequila, I love too. So I had a bottle of Lalo there, the high proof one. It's 106% alcohol. I mean, I'm sorry, 106 proof. It's 60% alcohol, whatever the fuck it is. And I started sipping that shit, dude. I woke up this morning at 10:30. I haven't slept through the night and that long since I was like in my 20s.
Really? So you feel like
Yeah.
you got a good sleep?
I felt great.
Oh, boy.
And that was like bad because I was
Did
like,
you smoke
oh.
as well?
I smoked as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You're just
Just all the drugs. I had a
Come
tequila.
back next week, guys. I added heroin to the mix. And let me tell you, I slept till 3 p.m.
You know, that Tootsie shit that they talk about is great.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It's so funny. After I got the COVID vaccine, I was having just a heart attack every 4 days. And I literally went to the cardiologist once a fucking week. And at one point, the guy was like, your heart is fine, dude. Go home and drink. He literally recommended that I drink alcohol
Really?
to
calm down.
Yeah, bro. I felt I sipped on that thing. I had one glass, and I was like, wow. I felt great, and then I passed out. Like I think a nightcap drink for me
There's a reason it's
would work
a very
well.
real thing across civilization.
Yeah, the problem with me is I just don't know how to like. If I make it a thing, it's gonna be a thing like forever.
Just do it in moderation. Don't get
what
drunk.
he's saying,
That's the
though.
problem.
He
I'm
can't.
not a
He can.
moderation.
If you're alone and you're not out, I think you could do it. You're not gonna
Yeah.
start ripping shots just in your
Yeah,
home
just
alone.
woo, like a fucking
Start
psychopath.
FaceTiming me and you.
What's up, motherfucker? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. My children just went to bed.
And brown liquor really is so good, but it destroys my skin. But when I was like heavy into Peaky Blinders, I was ripping.
Really?
I was
What a
ripping
fucking
Jameson.
loser. He's like, oh,
Anytime.
you can't do business with the Chinese.
We don't do business with the Chinese, Tommy. Bro, anytime I get really into a show, I blend my personality with whatever they.
You know who I did that with?
Mad Men.
Ray Donovan.
I never saw that
Never
show.
watched that show.
Oh man, he was.
I got a role in it, and that
Really?
show was dead to me ever since. Yeah.
Who's that?
Jesus, he's a comic.
comic I dislike?
He's a comic. Nick is hilarious. He's like someone I knew.
He got
got
a
a
speaking role.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
just in case the motherfucker said a word. Nick
Would've
didn't
been
watch it.
No, but did I ever tell you what? I mean, I've never liked him that much. He was this comic.
Nick is so petty, dude. This
came
is.
in-
Did you know? Do you know him?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not well.
He's
but
doing well.
I
He
know.
was he's the comic who was on after me after my Cellar audition. The big fat
Oh,
guy.
that's right. That's
Oh,
right.
I didn't like him.
So
I didn't like his set at least.
He was like he used to be, he was like, when he was young, he was very fat, and he's from, I don't know, North Carolina or something. He moved to New York, got really skinny, and started doing comedy at like 19. And he was like, used to ask me and everybody questions, like super curious, affable dude.
About comedy in general.
And then girls started telling him that he was like a hot guy, and he got
That pudgy motherfucker?
yeah, but he wasn't like that. He was normal size.
Okay.
And he was a good looking kid.
What's normal size?
Like my size.
You look at him and you don't think about his weight. Normal size. And like girls in New York started telling him he was attractive, and it went straight to his head.
Really?
Yeah, what he did was he got on this podcast called Girls Gotta Eat a couple years into doing stand-up. And it took his Instagram, this is like before Reels and everything, from like, 800 people to like 11,000.
Word?
And all
What is
these-
it called? The Girls Have to
Girls
Eat?
Gotta Eat. It's a huge podcast.
Oh, is it?
And at the time, it was like one of the only big podcasts. And nobody blows up like that anymore. And it was all girls telling him he was so hot. So he got so cocky. And then he started doing the podcast like over and over. And he started demanding more money and like all this other. It got to his head. And they like deaded him. And then the pandemic happened, and he gained 180 pounds, maybe.
Wow.
And so that happened to him. But anyway, once I unfollowed him during the pandemic, this is what I was getting to. Just because I unfollowed like mad people, and I don't even think I did it.
Nick is so.
Not even because I was like I hate
know,
this guy
but he's so
following,
like Nick's in Nick's eyes, which is very rational. When Nick will be like, I unfollowed them because they annoy me or whatever.
I just don't want to follow.
I don't
them
want to
anymore.
follow them anymore.
wanna
I
see
don't
this.
feel like, why do I have to? I don't want to follow you. I don't want to see your stuff anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not like
Rational.
personal.
It's rational.
It's rational. It's not personal.
Right.
But like we're so like, I don't want
wanna
to
follow,
unfollow because
yeah.
like then they're
They
gonna
might-
think I don't
right.
like them or like I'm thinking about them or like you know what I mean?
right,
We're so fucking ridiculous.
Or I'm
and Nick
shallow and I
Nick
only
is
want
just
them to follow
Nick
me.
will meet someone. You know how many times we'll meet someone like a comic and they'll be like, yo, what's your Instagram? Whatever, and I'll follow them. I'll be like, oh yeah. And they'll be like, I follow you, and I'll follow them. And they'll be like, yo, I just followed you. Nick will be like,
Nick be like,
oh,
okay. Nick will
Well,
will
cool
not
for
follow.
you, brother. I'm not
Enjoy
fucking
the
following you.
A+ material, man.
I don't even like you, dog. Nick will have a
follow.
conversation in the green room.
But I think I will follow back people who I enjoyed their company. So,
No, yes.
So if I do follow you, it holds weight.
It does hold weight.
And
but
it feels
yours
better.
is so, bro.
You're
'cause
lucky I
never-
follow you, piece of
Yo,
shit.
Nick will look you in your face and not get, bro. In the green room, when I first met Nick was like, we know that we all hate when people are in the green room when we're getting ready for a show, right? I hate it, you hate it, he hates it. The difference is like sometimes I feel like I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to tell someone to leave or like whatever. They're in the middle of a conversation.
Right.
You know how many times Nick will be about to go on stage and he'll look at me like, you're going to get them the fuck out of here, dog? Because they're in the green room. And I won't say anything because I'm like, you know me. I'm just like,
Nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
And Nick will, they'll be talking to Nick. Nick will look at them, turn around, go in the bathroom and close the door. And I'm out there like.
And to be totally honest, that's me trying as hard as I can, bro.
Bro, you are a fucking idiot. Because that's the truth.
Bro,
That's the truth.
The fact that I give them any time, like, I know I'm not even kidding, 15 seconds
Yeah.
if I fuck with you or not.
Yeah.
And anything I push through beyond that is me giving it my all, dude.
I know.
And I will go well beyond that. I'll go 4 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, man,
This is it.
it's been real.
But that's
I'd
why-
rather go sell a public toilet.
But that's why I loved him, because when he says something to you, you know it's like
Genuine, yeah.
You know it's real,
Yeah.
and you know he doesn't. You know what I mean? He'll tell you exactly.
A major
what he's
flaw,
thinking.
but there's silver lining.
No,
to
it's
it.
it's not.
No,
it's not,
Well, you're so good at it that I'll literally be watching you in the green room, and I'll believe, man, he really likes this guy. Good for him.
Well,
He might, though. He genuinely does.
Probably not.
I mean, there's a lot of times
People
I'll
have
be
to do
nice.
something to you for you to like.
No, but what Nick
That's
is
it.
saying, it's like there's a lot of times I'll have a conversation and then he'll leave. I'll be like, this guy is a fuck. He won't shut the fuck
I
up.
think you're
Well,
closer
whatever.
to me than you let off. You're just better at playing the game. Also, it's the fact that, like, if it was my show, I would feel more pressed
Inclined,
to
yeah.
leave a better impression.
Yeah.
But no, they're not there for me. They're not going to remember me. I'm not going to give you my time.
But one thing that I will say is that collectively, we are not bougie. We don't ask for anything collectively.
Yeah.
I'm saying all three of us.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
That's why it works.
So I was just the chick I'm talking to. She actually she like manages the hotel that puts the comics in, and she was telling me that was just there, and she was like managing his room and the crew and whatever, and she was like, he's the worst person of all time. bro.
Really?
Just like,
Well, he's bougie as
bring me
fuck.
cases of Saratoga. Don't come up to the room though. Leave it outside the door. Knock 3 times. Like crazy demands and
Yeah.
stipulations.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like we've talked about this. You know, we are. I'm an outlier for sure because my writer had nothing at all, and it got to the point where Frosty had to call me and say, without even telling me what he was doing, he just called me one day and said, "What's your favorite dessert?"
Yeah.
And I was like, What did I say? What did I say? What did we
Eclairs
have?
or egg
No, it
cream?
wasn't eclairs.
Napoleons.
It was Napoleons.
Napoleons, yeah.
And I said Napoleons. Like I like Napoleons. And he's like, and I'm like, but why? And he's like, all right, kid. And he hangs up on me. For the next 6 shows,
Yeah.
motherfuckers
bringing
would,
the
they'd
fuck-
enter the green
they'd
room
bring it in,
with a
yeah.
fucking with a bakery
look, we got
fucking
your favorite.
and they'd be like, "Hello, Kevin." And I'm like,
Literally,
"What
and
the
then we'd have
fuck?"
to carry it back.
And we
and then
yeah,
throw it in a
throw
trash
it in the
can,
garbage
out
or
of
some
sight.
shit.
But my question is, doesn't that shit just come out of your fucking paycheck?
So yeah, essentially they have like a budget that they set aside for like.
Right. And if
Right.
you don't use it, do
you-
you see it? Oh.
So you might as well use it.
So you might as well, but yeah, but the thing
What
is,
is the budget?
I don't need anything.
We
dude.
go and get what we need.
We don't need anything.
But now that we know that, maybe instead of us going to Whole Foods, we're like, get us a case of Mountain Valley, get us some hard-boiled eggs.
I might.
case of Mountain
I
Valley
probably
and Togas,
should. I
that would
probably
be-
should say
If it's
no.
money that they just keep and you don't get or it doesn't come out
It's
of
not
your
gonna-
shit,
yeah, if it's not
then
gonna
you
come
should
out of
be
your shit, yeah.
utilizing it. You should figure
At
out.
Yeah,
least the
maybe I'll
Togas,
talk to
yeah.
Josh.
I mean the Mountain Valley.
I'm going to talk to Josh about it, but it's just crazy because I don't ask for shit. And almost every place I go to, the first time, obviously the second time they know who they've dealt with me before, but almost always the first time they'll put me aside and be like, I just have to say, you are so easy and so easy to deal with, and thank you so much, and blah, 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 blah. Like Miami. They
girls
got me
are so
fucking
nice.
Beats headphones,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
They got me Beats headphones, wrote me a card.
Yeah, they loved
It was
you.
so nice. I was like, and they were like, bro, you're so easy to deal with, the staff, and da-da-da. And that's what made me so mad, because like when I was dealing with everything I was dealing with after, with like management and shit, I was just like, yo, you guys don't understand. Like,
could be
we're
way
going these
worse.
places, murdering, and this, everyone loves us. Like, you guys are complaining about the wrong things,
Right.
dog. You know what I mean? Look at the character of your people, and
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
We
Like,
could be causing so much more
havoc, bro.
Yeah.
And just like we talked about before we started the episode, bro, you get motherfuckers who are like a tenth of my size,
Yeah.
who are like, listen here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you know who I am?
Yeah.
And it's just like, who are you, dog? Who the fuck are you? Because these people think that like, because they have
A low
followers,
buzz, yeah.
that they can treat people a certain way. And it's just like, bro, no matter what, how many followers you have, somebody's liable to punch you in your mouth. You know, you still need to have a certain level of respect.
Yeah, I honestly think they were that person before the following even
Absolutely.
came, to be honest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to
Absolutely.
The
be. You have
switch up, it was always in there. I mean, the more followers I get, the more insecure I become, to be honest.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm the same way. And John,
How so? What do you mean?
well, because the more people say, the more you more
Yeah, it's like-
internalize, the more
Like,
yes.
I don't know, like 6 months ago, I was probably at like 2 something. And I was probably happier then than I am now with the amount of followers I have.
I don't understand that.
All right, but I'll
Just in
explain-
terms of like feeling like I'm doing something. Like I don't walk around with like a bigger head. If anything, I'm
No,
just. I
I'm
don't
a loser. What am I,
I see
doing?
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Some people get inflated. You get more withdrawn and
Grounded
insecure.
almost.
Yeah,
and
you
bigger I get,
ground,
the
you
more I
ground,
hate
you
social
do, you ground
media.
yourself. I mean, think about it like this, Lee. 2 years ago, no one would. When me and Nikita separated, we got divorced. No one would have made any videos about me.
Yeah, that shit is.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
So
yeah.
like,
yeah.
when I go on TikTok now, and I see a video with 200,000 views that's talking about my life
Yeah.
from some just fucking chunky butt bitch who's just like at home, like, who the fuck does he think he is? And
Yeah,
da 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 da
yeah,
da,
yeah.
yo. And multiple videos too. It's not even like one. And I'm watching this shit, and I'm just like,
Yo, you're inspiring bitches' careers, dog. That's pretty.
I know they're
fucking
just like,
cool.
I'm out, bro.
You're helping them
Lee,
make money.
You don't think that's crazy though? Like, but see, some motherfuckers would
crazy,
see
yeah.
that shit and be like, yeah, like, you see, I'm it. You know what I mean? Whereas I look at it and I'm like, stop talking about me. Don't talk about me like that. I'm a nice guy. You know?
It is a good thing though.
That
that's
is a
happening.
good thing. Yeah, they're just fucking getting you more attention. I'm guessing.
Yeah, because you know how many people saw that video and they're like, who is she talking about?
Right.
Who's this fucking guy that's talking about?
Right. And
Not
now
everybody.
people are curious, and
Yeah,
they
and
want
then
to
they
go
go,
see
and
who
you
you're
see
about.
it. I see it on the TikTok, and they'll go like just scroll,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Wow, saw your whole life. Yeah, fucked up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good luck.
You hope
Big
you-
fan.
you gain some
Big
new
fan.
fans,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get new fans, bro.
It's free promotion.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
probably some people who get served it. They don't even know who you are. Then they go to your page and like, oh
Bro.
shit.
I
I
like
took a
this guy, yeah.
screenshot of this today because I wanted you guys to see because I get this all the time, but this was from today. Read it out loud.
Oh. 35 now, divorced with 2 girls, 3 and 5 years old. Divorce was 2 years ago. Love your shit. Get a TheraBand Flex Bar and do Tyler twists. Pause or reverse Tyler twists if you have outside tennis elbow.
my
God
toes.
bless, brother.
Wow.
But like,
That's
I get
dope.
that shit every day, bro.
That's
Someone who's
supportive,
like,
yeah.
yo, I'm going through what you going through, dog. Like,
Pull up the other guy now.
oh, the pig guy? Okay. We're gonna, so there's another
Oh,
guy.
that dude.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. We're gonna say his name and everything.
Yeah, all right, cool. Let's do it. He did it again.
Now, you
today,
know,
so.
it's wild that people do that. Like, they have the audacity to do that shit. Because I'll be ready to, like, look up their address and find these motherfuckers, like, to see if they'll, you know what I'm
Give
saying?
you
Like,
a
people,
mean DM.
yeah, like shitty DMs or shitty responses in the comments and shit like that.
It'll bother you that much?
What does
Where you're like,
what does S seguano mean?
El Seguano?
Somebody called me that, and I said it looked like it meant
Seguano.
moron, and she said you didn't ask Kathy.
El Seguano.
Hey, you gotta show it to me.
El segundo. Or whatever.
El Segundo.
Who's
He
that?
changes the word every fuck.
You're the second in charge.
El Seguano to El Segundo.
Is that? I mean, that would be accurate as well.
Second. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're so
What do you
stupid.
mean?
You're
It's
so
accurate.
stupid.
And happily so.
Happily
Lee's
so.
coming for me.
Yeah, I think you handle people. You make people feel so
All I'm
welcome.
doing is thinking about the kid who said, "Don't look at your phone."
All the
Basically,
I know, he's
Nick
gonna yell at
es
us.
un sangano.
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 It's like Sangano is like
I said, Google just told me you called me a moron, and I'm not crazy about that.
Yeah, that's
And she
kinda-
goes, so you had to Google it? Kev Herrera couldn't tell you the Puerto Rican meaning? I guess he agrees.
yeah.
Hold on, I found it.
That's right.
What does it mean? Moron?
It's frozen. Fuck, it's frozen.
All right, just give
Oh,
it a
I got
minute.
it. Okay. Scroll all the way up to we're all the way at
It's
the
not
top.
a bad thing though. It's almost like you did
All right,
something
start right
silly.
there. First comment, first DM.
Oh, the first one was nice. The world needs more laughter. And then a reply to a story. I feel sorry. I feel like I want to show the screen. I feel sorry.
We'll post it up. We'll post it up. We don't have to show. You
I
don't have
feel sorry for your mother. Can't fix ugly. Fathead. Nostrils. Nostrils so big your doctor can pull up in there and pop that shit. Pop what? Your brain?
I don't know.
You can certainly smell it. Your butthole excited. Poor kids. Tubby bitch. Degenerate piece of shit. Prob Oahu. That ain't Hawaii, my G. You look like a pig, the animal, not the cop. Pig nose. 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 Pig nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig
Jesus
nose,
Christ,
pig
dude.
nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig nose.
I don't get
pig
that.
nose,
Why
pig
don't they
nose,
just stop fucking
pig nose, pig nose, pig nose, pig
every
nose?
story
Okay,
he
this
responds
is-
to?
Bro, every story. And now he's doing it in the comments.
And his handle is, he doesn't follow you anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
In search of my utopia.
He doesn't-
Everybody go to his page. This is what we're going to do. We're all going to go to his page and we're going to comment.
Pig
Don't
nose.
don't do anything with his kids, but go to the ones
Nah,
that
comment
just,
the ones on the fucking kids.
No. Leave the kids out of it. Comment on things like this. This. Say things about this man. Right to him. Oh, God. Suavecito. Look at that slick back. What a weirdo, because he does look normal.
He looks like a normal dude.
He's got his kids.
He's a normal dude.
He might be like a
He
closeted
stopped.
gay, and
He
he's just trying to
stopped.
get
Yeah,
in.
he's just trying to get your attention.
Bro, but I
dude.
just don't understand. I don't, bro. And now, but even worse that he doesn't follow me now because now he just goes on my page.
Now he's looking for
Well,
you.
you're at the top of his inbox, so anytime he opens his inbox, he sees if you got a story lit up.
Bro, fucking wild, bro. Lee, you don't think that shit is crazy?
That's fucking weird. Yeah, it's
But
weird.
he's not the only one. Like the other guys aren't as like every story like him. But like
I will
there's
say this
so
about
many
him:
dudes.
he's persistent.
He's persistent. There's a
And
couple.
he's very-
There's a
It's
couple.
Almost
dudes.
like it's like one of those bad jokes that you like. It's like a Norm Macdonald joke where it's so bad, but it's so long that it gets kind of good.
Yeah.
Like
After 3 years, you're like,
almost laughing
dog,
by
that
the,
was
by
funny.
the 30th big knock.
Right, yeah,
So, you're
right.
like, fuck me. This is kind of high end comedy.
Well, at least he's doing callbacks every day.
So I think he fucks with a few people because I went to his profile, I went to the last post and I looked at the comments and it was the card reader guy who does like card tricks on he's pretty big. He has like over 1 million followers. He does like card tricks. He was like in the comment, it's one comment, it's from him. It's like, you're a real fucking prick, huh? And,
Oh,
and
that's so he's a troll.
he's a troll. And
yeah.
underneath that comment was him saying, am I funny yet? Or am I famous yet? That's what he said. Am I famous yet? I'm like, this guy's a fucking herd.
Oh wow, dude.
He's real, but to have that much time on your hands, I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, look, realistically, even if we wanted to be trolls, how much time do we like really have to be like to just be typing on everybody's shit?
Not time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I could fill a person's ear. Of course you could. The amount of the time that I watch both of you stare at your screens. If instead of doom scrolling, you were trolling,
Yes,
you
you're
could
right.
fucking
You're
hit.
right.
You could,
He's right. He's right.
Never
He's right.
ending.
Yeah,
Are
you're
you
right.
kidding
I
me?
guess at least because
all
we at
have
least
so
spend a
much
couple
time, bro.
hours a
If
day.
we all had to throw our phones in the ocean, you'd realize real quick how much fucking free time you had.
Yeah, but that's like
We fill every second of our fucking...
nighttime on the weekends. That's not like.
Shut the fuck up. You are on your phone more than just the nighttime.
No.
on
I'm
the
talking about
weekend.
when we're together. When we're together.
Well, I am on my phone more than both of you.
Yes,
when we're
for
together.
sure.
But I know we all are on our phone. Everyone who lives other than like our parents exist like this so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did it. They came. All of our fucking free time is bound up by this fucking shit. And I really wish I could. I wish Marielle bought a phone once that was like literally just a square, and you put your SIM card in it, and all you can do is text and receive calls. I kind of want to do it.
I'm down to do that.
How would you survive? How would you make content?
You could create content.
You need a camera.
You can create content without the phone.
But you could really.
Well, you're gonna upload it on your laptop?
Yeah.
No, so you would.
Yes.
So really, you could truly be like, and you'd probably be more productive. Be like, okay, from 10 to 12 today, I'm gonna have my iPhone.
How are you gonna post stories and all that shit?
I
And
don't
get
do it.
engaged? But that's the problem.
But
you
that's my
should
point.
be doing it.
Realistically, even if it's like a story-filled day, that's still a cumulative 15 minutes. So you could, for 8 hours of the day, have a analog phone.
Why, you have the box though. You bought that box that you can put the phone in.
I lost it.
So if you really want to do,
it's not a box you put the phone in.
What is it?
It's a brick you scan, and then it locks everything on your phone, other than a couple of things. But I lost it.
So get a new one. It's expensive.
I don't think so.
Well, get it then.
What is it?
It's called the Brick, and it's an app and like a little plastic brick, and you download the app, and then you set like what you want it to turn off. So I'll set it to everything except for like text, Google Maps, and phone calls or whatever. And then you open the app, you tap it to the brick, and it locks it. And then you leave your house, and then that's where your fucking phone is. And it's definitely it was cool. I fucking lost it though.
Yeah, but why don't you just get another one if that's really what you're worried about?
Well,
because
it's
I
hard.
think
I'm
getting rid
addicted
of your phone and getting a fucking just Nokia, being able to play
having
Snake,
the option would be better. To have your phone rather than not.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's still the option. The other thing is still the option. It's just instead of a brick, you got to switch your SIM card.
Yeah,
But it's I'm addicted to it, so that's why I don't buy it. I don't want to do it. I would talk about wanting to do it, but I don't want to do it.
I mean, realistically, I want you to be like totally realistic. I know if I told you, Nick, I'll give you like if you wanted to live off the grid and like live whatever life you wanted to live, and I gave you enough money where you would be able to live that life, you would do it? Away from everybody, quiet, no. Yeah.
Not right now, because I'm not done pursuing comedy. Once I try to film a special and I put it out and it doesn't go well, then I'll be like, I'll take that $300,000, please.
No.
Can you imagine he's like, hey, man,
you'd still be trying to. You're never going to stop doing it.
You'll never give up. And I think the sooner you
But that doesn't mean that you need. You don't need your phone.
It's not
to
even
do that.
about that. It's I think I'd be a more productive person, even in regards to comedy, if I didn't have this distracting me all the time. I'm so addicted to Instagram, bro.
Yeah, but this is your career.
But I'm not doing it productively. I'm on there like, what lady DM me today? Bro, you actually want to know? You want to know what happened to me the other day?
Yes.
I got invited to my first orgy.
Nice.
And remember how I used to talk about it? I was like, I'm so curious. Not that I'm not really an orgy guy, I don't think, but I'm very interested in the logistics and how it all goes down.
Yeah, okay.
And it's in LA, and it's...
Oh, that's your favorite
that shit
place.
is probably
Nice.
nasty. It probably smells like balls in
That's
there.
why I'm fascinated. So this,
Lee, that shit is probably gross.
I got it. I got like the invitation, and it has a whole rundown of like all this stuff you need.
Well, give me a rundown.
Okay, I'll open the invitation.
Yeah, thank you. Was
I
it from a girl that you were attracted to?
Need?
Yeah, so this girl, I had it was like the calisthenics post where I was like pretending like this is how you get bitches doing calisthenics.
Yeah.
And she commented on it like it's working, but she didn't follow me. But I went to her page.
This was a long time ago?
No, this was yesterday.
Oh, you did a calisthenics post?
No,
it was an old
just in the
calisthenics
algorithm
post.
or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she responded to the post.
Yeah,
okay.
in the comment section. And then I went to her page, and she was very hot. And and she was like, "It's working." And I DM'd just saying, "Not well enough for a follow, though, huh?"
Yeah.
And then she responded to me, and then from there, it got into order. I mean, do you want to read? I can't read this.
Can I read it?
Read the whole fucking thing if you want.
Okay.
Jesus, Nick.
All right. Not well enough for a follow, which is a dope
That's
fucking...
pretty, yeah.
Slide it. All right. Wow, busted.
He's gonna make both of us look like we're fucking down.
Wow, busted. And he goes, proud of you for making it right.
She followed me.
Which was kind of gay, but okay. Proud of you for making it right.
That's pretty smooth. That's pretty smooth.
And then she puts, you're so hot with a little angel thing.
Oh my God, dude.
And he goes, well, that's cute. Because I've been thinking the exact same
I can't handle the caricature you're putting on me right now.
Love the way you're reading this, dude.
Well, that's cute because I've been thinking the exact same thing about like, and then comma, stunning.
This was a big mistake.
And she goes, "Aw, thank you. Should we have sexy internet tension about it until we figure out how to one day cross paths at a luxurious LA orgy in a mansion and do something about it?"
Wow.
And he goes, "We most definitely should build the tension as high as humanly possible."
Dude, he's acting like he's recording a self-tape right now for a douchey white guy.
And I'll actually be in Cali June 26th. But my knowledge on luxurious LA orgies is limited. So you may need to guide me there.
These are great DMs. You're not doing them justice.
And she goes, "Really? That seems so you, LOL. For how long? I'd welcome it if anyone ever invited me. Maybe you're my way in. And just a few days,
Nick.
I have shows. I'm your way into all types of shit. You have a show the 28th.
This motherfucker reading that shit like erotica.
You first and foremost, I hope. Two shows
good
on
line.
two shows on the 28th.
That's a good line.
That's a very
So he
good
goes-
line. They're all good lines.
So she goes, "So it won't be as extravagant as some play parties I attend, but my friend is having her birthday party in Hollywood that night. If you'd like to come, I got your hot face approved by the birthday girl." Laugh my ass off. "Damn, you move quick. You're really for real, aren't you?"
This is not my. What is it? I would never dictate in this manner.
All right, hold on.
This is good. I'm intrigued.
I want to read it.
Hold on. "Very for real. Life's too short, baby. If it's too much, let me know. But what a great story. Like for the plot, you know? Where are you based?" Not even close to the line. I mean, you bumped me down from an orgy to a benign birthday party. Which is
That's
hilarious.
pretty smooth. That's pretty smooth, kid.
If anything, you're going backwards. New York. I live 90 minutes north outside Manhattan. Just tell her you live in the farms in upstate New York. I'm 90 minutes north of Manhattan.
Oh, shit.
It's an orgy birthday party. It's just not in a mansion like I prefer. LOL. Sweet. I grew up in Westchester. Oh. Is it? Laugh my ass off. And damn, what a small world. God, I have so many questions.
God, I have so many questions.
No, you
is
don't.
how I would have
And
said
she
it.
goes,
This is good.
I have answers. Nick goes, "Is everyone just naked the entire time?" Does an
It's way worse.
Does an alarm go off and people start fucking? I'm very curious about the logistics of it. You clearly in an open relationship, I presume. Do you need to come with a recent STD? Do you need me to come with a recent STD?
Not me. Anyone specifically.
Oh, do you need to come with a recent STD
good
panel? So you're
question.
saying, yeah, okay. Great questions. As the night goes on, more clothes come off, but there is a theme: leather and lace. So at least
Oh, somebody gonna whip
all
your
the
ass.
I know they're gonna just start beating his ass in the corner. Shut the fuck up. So at least all the ladies will probably be in some form of lingerie. People can fuck at their own rate, but some start earlier than others. Yes, me and my husband are non-monogamous,
Wow.
but usually play with other people in the same place, like at a party. Yes, you need to be tested within a week of the party. I actually feel like you and will get along great. Oh my
She's
God.
trying to have you fuck her husband.
Hold on.
That's what
no,
it sounds
I can't
like.
read anymore.
Sounds like she's trying to
I
have you
think
fuck
I'll
her
stop.
husband.
I'll stop.
Let me see where it's at.
You and my husband will get along great. That's kind of sus, dude.
Yeah, now she wants you to get fucked.
Yeah.
Well, then I say, can I keep asking questions? Yes, please. What's the condom situation like at these things?
Why you not letting me read that, yo?
Sorry.
Why you ain't let me read that?
And then I asked her, what's the average amount of men you'll sleep with in a night, or women your husband does? And she goes, condoms are default. I'll give you a rundown on all that and consent if you plan to come. Yada. And then I was like,
Let me see the invite.
And I was like, I plan to come. And then she sends
You're
me.
sending voice notes too, dude.
I sent one, and she sends me an invite, bro.
And it's probably like this.
She sent you an
It's
event.
party full.
Let me see.
And then bro, this is what made me like, I don't know if I can do this. Theme, leather latex, and lace. And then it goes, mandatory STI testing. To ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for everyone, all attendees must provide STI tests, result dated after June 21st, 1 week, covering HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, throat, urine, and anal. Chlamydia, throat, urine, and anal. Yes, you must have an anal swab even if you don't do anal. So I read that and hit her up and I go, anal swab? I've never even heard of that. Anytime I go to get STD, I'm just like, test me for the things, please, and I pee in a cup.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was
I didn't know that either.
Just
so they have
also,
to swab your ass for specific
that's because
STDs?
you don't do ass stuff. That's why you wouldn't know about
I mean,
that
Nick
shit.
probably does ass shit.
No,
You do
not
ass shit.
himself.
No, not for
himself.
yourself.
I don't even think he does.
Oh, yes, he does. You do butt shit.
I get my butt licked.
No. He's talking about fucking somebody in the butt.
Do I fuck people in the butt?
Yeah, he fucks people in the butt.
I would. Honestly, I haven't done that in a long time, but I would.
Okay.
my
But he
finger in
would. I mean, I haven't asked him, but I know he
But
would.
I don't
'cause
think
he'd
I
say-
need my asshole tested if
You
I'm
do.
putting it in theirs. I think if I get things in my asshole, then I.
Well, that's what
I'm
you
saying.
should say. You should say, "Hey,
then
my
she was-
asshole is exempt."
Well, she
so
was like, you could probably get away with not doing the anal swab, which I was like,
unless he wants to put it in your ass. might want
You
to
should
put
ask
it in
her,
your ass.
does Dave do anal swabs?
and then she hits
You're
me
never
up.
getting invited to a Hollywood gay party ever again.
I'm invited to one.
Maybe you are the guy who's
This
going to get me
is-
into
yes, that's
Hollywood.
that's
Listen, you need to
Whatever
go
you gotta do.
and then holla at me, dog. Tell him we have
Whatever
a TV
Dave
show
asked
on
you to
I
do.
just want to go even on a not like a going to fuck level. I would go just to sit in the corner and take
That's
notes and
creepy.
observe.
Dude. That's creepy.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I just
weird,
want to
though.
see. I want to see it.
That's creepy, dude.
No part of you wants to just observe and see how this.
But that's
takes place.
creepy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be so deeply uncomfortable in that situation.
I believe I will be too.
I am not. No, but like you are more
But I
open-minded
think you
than
go.
me. I'm not.
I think you.
I wouldn't even. I don't even like fucking. I don't like.
No, but
I'm
I
a very
think
private person.
You go
in that
into
sense.
like rooms. Like you go into
With your bitch?
I don't think. Yeah, like you.
Oh, you
connect
don't
with
fuck in front
somebody.
of everybody?
I don't think that's what's happening.
You could. I'm sure you could. There's probably rooms. There's probably rooms in there
She
where
made it
multiple
seem.
people.
She made it seem like you find out who you're into
Fine,
and
yeah.
you go to a place and you do your thing.
So she fucks other people with Dave.
I think sometimes, and I think sometimes they're doing their own thing. Like she
You
goes,
think Nick is an exhibitionist?
and then
What does that mean?
It's like he's open and would fuck outdoors or in front
I
of
have had
people.
sex outdoors.
In front of people. You're saying in front of people.
Not like on purpose, but
like if you brought a bitch. No, he wouldn't because he's always very. He gets a
banged-
girl, brings him in the room. He wouldn't like you would fuck a girl in front of us.
No, he won't even bring him to the fucking house.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But that's
He's
like I'd rather fucking. It's almost like comedy. I'd rather fuck in front of strangers than people who know me well. Like anytime family
I guess
comes
that's
to a comedy
true
show.
too. But I couldn't fuck in
I
front
banged
of
a chick
I don't
in
like fucking
in
in
like
front
a handful of bushes in Stuytown in the East Village, and people definitely saw us.
That's wild.
Like we came out of the bushes, and people were
Yeah,
like,
I had a Uber driver
That's
catch me,
exhibition.
and I was just like, you hear fucking the
What
knock.
happened? What happened?
I'll tell you on the Patreon.
Okay. But then anyway, we go deeper and she goes, have you had a threesome before? And I go, I have not. Have you've had a threesome, right? 2 girls and a guy or two? It was with, it was the train thing, really.
Yeah.
You ever had a threesome?
No.
Me either. And she goes, I was telling my girlfriend, oh God, I shouldn't say the name. I was telling my girlfriend about you and she said she wants to fuck you with me. So you can have your
Fire.
first if you want.
Did you say send me a pic?
Yeah, and she did.
She did. Let me see it.
This is them kissing.
Oh, that's them too.
Yeah. I think they're like they're a duo.
How old is she?
I didn't ask that, but she's definitely.
Yo,
She's not young. Go to her page.
Nick is a wild boy.
What? Because I didn't ask her age.
No, he tells her not good enough for a follow. Shorty follows him. He doesn't follow her back.
I'm trying to keep that shit under 1,000.
Yo, I go to her profile. It just says follow back. Yo, you are a gangster, bro. That is so fucking funny. And she just has pictures of her and her man. Like
This is their life, bro.
I know.
They got married because they're compatible in this way.
No, for sure. I'm not.
But she's
judging.
hot, right?
Not my style.
No, you're not. No. You wouldn't call her ugly.
No. I wouldn't call her ugly. No, just not my style. Just not my style. But not ugly at all. No, not at all.
Let me see the picture. Where's the picture of her? Oh,
Those are two attractive women.
yes, they are very attractive women. All right, let's go see her profile. Fucking Nick. She's.
Yo, the follow back hit me, bro. That is so funny. You're a savage.
Oh, damn.
She's attractive, bro.
Yeah, she's not a bad looking dude either.
Yeah, it looks like me.
Does he? Let me see.
Does he not? He's a bald dude with a beard. He
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
look
true.
like me, but he's a
No,
bald
yeah,
dude.
that's true. And she looks much better in some of these pictures.
That's the way pictures work.
Yeah, that's true. She looks like an alien though sometimes.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but not bad.
My favorite part.
It's definitely good.
And we have the same dog.
Yeah,
Isn't that
look
crazy?
at that.
So no, for sure. No. I'm just saying not my style. But yes.
But should I do it?
Yes.
Yes.
The logistics are going to be difficult because
Why?
we're on Ontario. We're an hour
We're not
and
in Ontario, we're
Oxnard. I'm sorry, which is an hour and 30 from where this place
A
is.
threesome is not worth traveling. And
No, but we
Okay,
have
so
shows.
here's
So we
the
have
thing.
shows.
So here's the thing. If you want to, so I have to do a couple meetings in LA while I'm out there. If maybe we can make it work together.
Well, the party's
where
at a
I'll
very
drop-
specific time.
Well, that's what I'm
while we have
saying. I
shows.
can maybe. It's during.
We have
the
two shows on the 20. No, it's not. But we have two
Oh.
shows on the 28th. The second show is at 8. I want to say 8:30.
You're talking
So
about.
we will be done around 10 o'clock. This party, I believe, starts at 9. I think she's like, I'm not gonna get there till like 10:30, 11. But I would need to Uber. After my set, leave in an Uber, and go there.
an hour and a half ride.
It's gonna be hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
But and then what am I doing after?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna wait there until
you sleep
my,
there and
my
then you
flight, I guess.
yeah, but that's not where the threesome is happening.
Well, that's where. So no, because I'm leaving the next day.
The threesome happens
I
at
can
the party.
I can pick you
think
up
so?
at the airport.
What do you mean? Of course, that's the whole point of the party.
Yes.
Gotta
yes.
get.
Oh, it's her birthday. It's her birthday.
It's not her birthday. It's her friend's birthday.
Her friend's birthday. Yeah. That
Yes.
the other girl. Okay. Yeah. All
I
right.
think we can make it work. I'll make it work for you.
Why don't you just take the car and he can?
No, I'll
take
make
the
it work
Uber?
for you.
I mean, I guess I could take the car and then drive back.
Yeah,
Could do that
because the Uber for you will be way less expensive than.
if you're down to not have the car after the set.
Yeah,
Uber
I don't
home.
care about that. But then, but here's the thing: we have to go back to LA in the morning, so that's gonna be brutal for you.
I mean, listen,
You're gonna have to wake up early.
it's an
Or,
orgy with a bookmark threesome.
okay,
I'm not. Fully
I would let you
committed
take the
yet.
car.
I mean,
Why would you not fully commit?
because I gotta get a Q-tip shoved up my ass and fucking
No, she said you can get away with it.
potentially.
Potentially, yeah. I would say that's part of the fucking. If you have to get a Q-tip in your ass, I would say don't do
The
it.
test is gonna
No,
come back.
if
You
you have-
have AIDS of the butthole, baby. You cannot go to this party.
Dude,
It's
if you have
definitely
to get,
interesting, and I do want to do it just because I'm curious about the whole, really how it all works.
Yeah.
And also, like, I looked at the fucking, like, you can, like, see the profile of people who are on the invite, and they look hot, dude.
Let me see.
They look like I'm going to feel so out of place, bro.
why, dude? You get invited.
You don't think you're a good nigga? Shut the
I think
fuck
I'm a good looking
up.
dude, but this is not
Not
what
yet.
I identify as.
every city
Not right
we-
now, but I
every
guarantee you,
city we
everyone
go
in there
to-
is like, oh my god, look
yeah.
at this normie poor.
Yeah.
Women like that. I mean, the one girl, both. I mean, two.
Nikki.
That girl's hot as fuck.
Yeah,
right?
this is gonna be fine.
But I feel like these people are there, like, yeah, let's go fuck rich guys with abs and
no,
a lot
but
of
there's
money.
all the guys out there are rich and have money and they're fucking dweebs. Okay, you're gonna come as a poor, fighting to survive, just living in a gerbil cage, Just, hey, I'm here to fuck. And they're going to know it. They're going to feel that energy and they're going to take it.
But there's
You
no
guys just
money
want me to
being
come back with fucking gonorrhea.
Oh, shut the
bro. The
fuck
shit
up.
that you be doing,
I don't care what.
At least those people are getting tested.
True, but they're also fucking so many people, bro.
Yeah, but they're getting tested.
I mean, but you ain't
Just
trying
because
to.
you
You
get
ain't
tested
trying to
doesn't
wife.
mean you're not going to get it.
Nah,
It just
but-
means you know if you have a thing.
Yeah, but you're
Nobody
not,
that
you're
has
not
a thing.
wifing none of these motherfuckers up, so who cares? They're
I'm
clean.
a little bit worried about getting something.
They're clean.
You kidding me?
Bro, I could Photoshop my way into that place and ruin everybody. And
I know, but that's
that
not
I
the
would,
kind of.
but-
But that's not the kind of shit that they're on.
I know.
Like
This
these are
is like-
people
I
with
know,
money.
you're right,
Like
you're right.
they're not stupid.
Yeah.
They do this shit on the regular.
Right. They're pros.
Yeah, they do
scouting.
this
You were
shit.
scouted, dude.
And now I'm like one of Epstein's girls.
Yeah,
Just
they gotta-
imagine if
Bro,
you weren't fucking a weirdo.
wouldn't, bro. I
responding
guarantee you,
to-
bro. I put money on it. If you were like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little expensive for me, like the Uber. I guarantee you, she'd be like, we'll send you a driver.
You might not be wrong. What about if you guys come with me?
I'm not going.
I'm
to
not
that
even going to
party,
be in
dog.
Cali.
I'm not going to your fucking.
Just come with me, bro. You don't have
Come
to bang
with you and
anybody.
do.
You don't have to bang
Nikki, I'm
anybody.
not standing in a
It'll
corner.
be great, dude.
That's
Don't stand in
terrible.
the corner. Mingle, like you said. Network.
No.
Get into Hollywood, baby. You don't think there's gonna be some big
I would
execs?
not. I would
I
never
can't.
do
I can't do
Why?
that. No.
that. I'm not doing that.
Come on,
Nikki,
bro.
I can't.
second
I'll
hand.
drive you.
Story.
I'll drive you.
No, you'll be drinking and fucking.
I'll drive him. I'll drive you.
That doesn't do. I don't need you to drive. I want you to come
I'll
in there
drive
with
you.
me.
I'll drive you, and I'll even hang out local till you're done.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I
that's
do
a
like
good-
that.
That's a good deal.
I do like that.
That's a good deal.
I'll even hang out. I'll hang out local.
But I'm gonna spend from now until then trying to convince you to let me try to get you.
I'm
invited.
not going.
That's not going to happen.
Why wouldn't you just
Nikki,
come? You don't
because
have
I
to
will.
bang
I will be
anybody.
very
It's just a
uncomfortable.
party.
I'm not that guy.
So if you're uncomfortable, leave immediately.
No.
I will be. I will be.
So just
uncomfortable.
leave then.
No,
But just
because I
come in with
know
me.
me, Nikki. I'm gonna walk in there and be like, like this. I'm gonna feel weird. I'm not like that, bro. I can't do that.
Not
shit.
like what? And I am. I've never done
You're
this.
more open-minded to that type of shit than I am. I'm not like that,
curious.
bro.
He's not even
I'm
curious.
not curious. I'm not curious.
You're very curious.
Yeah. All I need is some like fucking white dude slap my ass, and I'm gonna fucking go off.
That's not going to happen.
No.
No, these places are like I think really crazy with consent and shit.
Oh, give me a fucking break, consent.
I agree. I think so too.
Bro.
I
Lee,
think so too.
No, when they're there and you've agreed to a certain situation, that shit is no holds barred. That shit is dirty in there. It's not. People aren't coming up to you
You just
respectful.
told me. You just told me it wasn't dirty and I was gonna be fine.
No.
Never mind.
I don't mean dirty in that sense. I mean dirty in the sense of like aggressiveness and like, yes, bro, because you're there for a reason. If you're there,
what's keeping you
were
out
invited.
is homophobia. You don't want to go there because you want to be touched by a guy.
Don't. He's an
Don't do
asshole.
that.
He's an
Don't
asshole.
do
Don't
that.
do that.
That's
Don't do
terrible.
that. That's not.
That
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
example you
That's
gave.
not- No.
That's not the
Now,
right-
what I'm
Lady
saying.
touches my
What I'm
butt.
saying is, there's a certain level of respect that I require.
It's about respect now.
It is. It is. Lee, am I bugging?
No, he's not bugging.
Coming
If
with
someone
me?
comes at me
Here we
a
go.
certain
He's
way,
not curious.
We
for
walk
that.
in. I make an announcement. He is
I'll
not to be
kill
touched.
myself. I'll fucking kill myself. I'll make it even worse. Don't touch
That-
my brown elder. Please do not touch
This
my
is
brown
my
elder.
chaperone.
He shall not be touched.
This
Please.
is my DD. Nobody.
Ladies,
look at
let's
him.
go for the threesome. He was going to just hang out here and sip on his
and
cranberry and
watch,
vodka.
yeah, and watch like a fucking cuck. You want him to be a secondhand cuck?
Nah, I can't do
you
that,
can't.
bro. But I'll hang out local for you.
That's friendship. That's brotherhood right there. Look at
That'd be
that.
cool.
I'll hang out local for you.
You know what I noticed about him
take a
too?
nap.
When he says he doesn't want to do something, he's not going to do it. No amount of peer pressure is going to get him to do anything. I like that.
It bothers me. It's
I'm
crazy.
trying to think. Yeah.
It bothers me. It's crazy.
When he's very adamant when he doesn't want to do something. He's
Well,
like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, well, I just don't want you to get. I don't want to be like maybe, and then he's like, and there's a chance. There's no chance, brother. I can't do that.
I wouldn't do it.
I can't. Do
I would go for you and drop you off,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't fucking go in.
Yeah.
I had zero interest in that shit.
Yeah, I can't, brother. It's just too much. It's too much for me. I am not comfortable in those settings. And if I get
How do you
drunk-
know though? Because you've never been in one of those settings before, or have
No,
you?
but I will say
He's done things closer to this than I have.
probably I will say I'm very private when it comes to having sex with a significant other. I'll be wild. I'll do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll
Right.
But but that is something that is between me and her.
All right.
That
I'm conservative. In
Yeah,
that
but
way,
even
too.
if it's you're approaching this as if it's a chick that you're in love with. If you're single,
well, he has
No,
to.
no, what
he's
I'm
saying
saying is-
he wouldn't even. He has to be
not in
into
love,
a
not in
into
love,
a
but at
chick.
least there has to be some sort of connection.
Right.
And like, yeah, something. I understand what you're saying. You're saying if you come to the party, you find someone that you like, that you think is cool.
It's emotional for him too. That's
You
Has to be
will not
emotional.
look me in the eyes right now and tell me you have not had completely
Nick.
disconnected and emotionless sex.
Of course,
Okay.
of course.
Okay.
But that's not in front of people.
Sex in front of
You made
people.
it
He's
seem
like,
you made no, not about other people. You were going down a path where you were
No,
saying,
what I'm
I
saying
don't
is-
have sex with women unless there's a connection.
no, okay,
Fucking
fine,
swallow my one nut,
fine,
dude.
fine.
Fucking sick of being lied to. You and my fucking ex-wife. Making me
You
feel
know
like
what?
I'm taking
Go
crazy
fuck
pills.
yourself, dude. I can't fuck with this.
Fuck you, bro. Go get another beer, you alky.
Oh my god.
Oh man, it's so funny. The last time we did a pod, I roll up and Kev goes, "Boy, these Montauk's, I had one and I am fucked up." And now he's back and he's like, "I'm doubling down on the Montauk."
No, this is my third one,
No, I know, but I like that you told me.
bro.
That. Like,
Yeah, well, the Montauk's. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
you
Montauk.
never drink IPAs. dude.
I never drink IPAs.
Send you to the fucking moon. dude.
Well, I always felt like IPAs taste like armpit, and they do kind of taste like armpit.
some of them for sure do, but some
this,
of them are really.
this is a very light armpit taste, but it is armpit nonetheless.
I never liked Montauk though. It's probably my least favorite IPA.
Okay, but see, I haven't had many. I bought this at the gas station. This was sold at the gas station.
We never had Maine beer together.
No. What's that? It's a
Best
type of
fucking
IPA?
IPA I made. There was a minute where I was sucking those down, and it was like I looked like a fucking lizard who was baked in the sun for 3 years. But it's my favorite beer. It's the best buzz.
See,
The best buzz.
I like these because Modelo's, you could probably drink 6 of these and be like, I need 10, 11 Modelo's
Oh yeah,
to feel.
maybe more.
Yeah, but the alcohol content and
higher.
yeah.
That's why I like these, because I can have 4 and be like, this is cool. You know what I mean? It gets you to where you want to be.
If you can drink 6 IPAs and be fine, you need a little bit of a break,
Really?
tolerance wise. Yeah, that's a lot of alcohol, in my opinion.
6 IPA cans, you think is...
I mean, I'm a small boy, but
I haven't drank 6 IPA cans. Last time I drank 4.
yeah, and you were feeling it.
Yeah, I was feeling nice.
Yeah. That's reasonable.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, but you don't drink at all, so it's like it's hard to
When's
judge.
the last time you had a sip of booze?
Years.
And it's strictly because you don't like it. You didn't have a problem.
No, he didn't.
I just don't like it.
You don't
Well,
like
he didn't like the way he was. You didn't
I don't
like the way
like
you
the
were.
taste. I don't like the way it made me feel. I don't like the day after. I don't like any of that shit.
me
I
too.
just don't.
No, I do like the buzz.
Zero
If it didn't
interest.
fuck with me at all, I would definitely drink.
But I don't like the taste, so it starts there.
I like the taste.
If the skin thing wasn't an issue, you'd be getting bombed. No.
Not bomb because I'm still a person who loves feeling good. Is what all my life revolves around. But I would probably catch a buzz
Once in a
often.
blue.
Every week I would say. I'd probably drink during shows.
No.
Yeah, I would probably drink in between shows. I'd be sober for the first one and drink for the second one.
How long have we been going?
Close to an hour.
Yeah. All right. So let's fucking switch over.
It's 38
People were
minutes.
really happy when we hit an hour.
I
so
know.
let's hit
I
an
saw.
hour.
I saw. No. Someone said we
38
do
minutes.
55 minutes,
And
and
that's an hour. What are we at, Nikki? Do you know exactly or no?
For about 50 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, really?
yeah, someone said it's so funny. Someone said like, now this is the length of a podcast,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, it was like 51 minutes,
55.
55 minutes, and then
is
I
the
looked at the other
longest
one, it was like 52, and I'm like,
And that,
suck my dick.
And literally a comment on that one was, "What's with these short videos?"
I know, and it's just like you motherfuckers.
please anybody.
You can't
You
please anybody. You can't please anybody,
And
bro.
it really drives me nuts.
Bro, and I told you last
I like-
episode, people were like, I told you were like, people are gonna hate this, and it was fine.
Yes, but the way it's performing is akin to what I'm saying.
No, how?
In terms of likes, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's still a good episode, and people are liking it more than I
Yeah,
thought.
bro.
And people are DMing me telling me it was
Yeah.
great. So I don't really.
Yeah, bro.
I'm literally not going to second guess an episode anymore.
I mean, it's all about how much content you guys have. It's like you don't want to put out shit
No, but it's not even.
No, and I felt like we were putting out shit. But some
No,
people were
we
like,
weren't. No, it wasn't shit, bro. I know if it's shit or not.
Someone told me that after we put the video up of you telling me I couldn't hold a woman because of my job situation, they said we should rebrand the show to Pick on Nick. The Pick on
Really?
Nick show.
Why?
We
don't
weren't
pick
picking on you.
dude. We never pick on
No,
you.
not really. That's the joke was that's what it came up.
Yeah.
That was hilarious because if they knew Lee, they would know
I
that.
love that video.
If they knew Lee, they would know that like that
Nobody's
never.
picking on you.
No, that Lee would never. But Lee was totally genuine, and
He just didn't get to the point
yes,
quick
he
enough.
did. He's never had a real job. Yeah. And Nick's my reaction, I was like, yeah. And then Nick.
Wait, I feel like I just took a shot.
I feel like you just took a shot at me, and that shit made me laugh. I was like.
But it just felt like you were like, yeah, who would be with him? Obviously, he's a child. And I had several women hit me up after that who were like, "I see you're just trying to play Peter Pan, huh?"
What does that mean?
Like you don't want to, women like I'll be like ladies I'm talking to, and they'll be like, "Oh, so it's made it seem like I'm just a casual guy. I don't want to be tied down to anybody."
Oh, really? People say that shit to you?
Why? I talk to people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I don't think so because you just haven't found the one. That's really all it is.
I want a lady.
Yeah,
I want a lady.
That's what we were saying.
I feel like the best version of myself.
The problem
doesn't make
is
me feel retarded.
people
is
weren't-
hot and cool and intelligent, independent. Yeah. That's what I'm
independent pays for all my shit.
saying. Sugar mama is the term, I believe.
I'm looking for my mom. If anybody can.
I need trust fund women.
No, you don't. They'll fuck you and ruin your life.
he's had that.
No, he's had the trust fund woman, and her
What do
daddy
you
tried
need a
to
trust
take.
fund woman for, you piece of shit?
I know he has so much money. The fuck.
He has so much money. You can
That's
date
why
a
he's dating
child and
children.
get away with it.
That's why he's dating children. Look, he's about to turn off the audio. This guy's like, hey, shut up.
He's dating like he knows he's got bail money.
He said, hey, man, it's legal.
I got a lawyer on retainer for these types of
When you have
situations.
enough money,
It's legal,
there is no age.
I can't wait till I
limit.
see Justin, you bitch ass motherfucker. I think it's time. Let's go to the Patreon.
Two peas
Let's
in
go
a
to the
pod,
Patreon.
dude.
Let's go to
What are you
the
talking about?
Patreon.
He's wiping her up so his girl can have a friend.
Let's go to the Patreon.
Wait,
Let's go to the Patreon.
who's?
Oh
that's
shit!
a
I wanted to
child,
read
dude.
off. Fuck! I meant to do this in the beginning.
What? You're gonna read off names?
Just one name. The Patreon shit was too long. I feel like. Should I do the Patreon 10 tier again or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. But I want to read off. This woman probably is a Patreon member, but
Just say what
she left
said.
a review on Apple.
Okay.
Tatiana Faith, 5 stars. Working in a professional setting, I will say, a few girls listen to you in the DL.
On the DL.
No, in the DL. Oh,
Yeah, she meant to say
Oh,
on the DL.
and laugh out loud every time. Shout us out and make our day. That's us shouting her out. Shout out Tatiana.
Shout
Faith.
out
me
to
see.
Tatiana.
Tatiana Faith, we love you, girl. Damn, the ratings are good, man.
I didn't know if it meant like in the Dominican League. Or something.
Listen. I want you guys to understand. We love you guys. We appreciate you on another level. There's a lot of stress and a lot of crazy shit that goes on behind the scenes here. We are all putting in a ton of effort.
I also want to
and we are-
apologize for a lack of responses on the comments lately, and it's only because they fuck me up too much.
It's tough. You guys have to understand. It's tough. It's hard to get like this. A lot of this critique. We don't have a team responding to stuff, and like this is us. This is us. Nick goes on there. I go on there. As we have free time, we try our best to respond to everybody. But a lot of times it is crazy. I can't even go on TikTok. People ask me about TikTok. Why don't you fucking engage on TikTok? Because on Instagram, I comment back to everybody. I can't.
Because the first people who see you on Instagram, it's almost always positive. So you can respond
on
for
TikTok,
an hour
the
or whatever.
first hour is the worst. It's like fucking pussy. You're gonna be nothing.
I thought it was better. The first hour was better because it's people. Who
No,
love
it's
you.
all
On
people
TikTok.
that no
TikTok,
on
you're saying
TikTok. On TikTok.
Yeah.
On Instagram, it's all love.
Yeah.
Always. It's like very few people, and they get crushed by like other fans. On TikTok, bro, I can't even look at that shit anymore because it's just so toxic and so
becoming Reddit. Yeah.
it's like, bro, I can't do it.
Really?
So,
I'm not
but
on there. I have no idea.
but we love you guys, and we're working hard, and we're appreciative that you guys enjoy it, and we're gonna keep it going. And please try not to be too hard on us on the comments. We're trying our best, and we are taking a lot of the advice. We're gonna do the TV thing. I'm gonna talk to Nikki about it. We'll figure out add a couple of right. We'll talk to Nick and Justin about it.
Patreon.
Well, you have a topic for okay, perfect. All right, so let's move on.
Shout out to the $10 tier though. Am I doing?
$10 tier.
Adriana, Aiden Cristal, Alejandro Martinez, Allison, Angie Ross, Anthony Johnson, Anthony Monti, Anwar, Bianca, Braden Banky, Brenda Martinez, Chad, Cindy Lerma, Christian Mingle, Darlene Craviato, Donnie Deuces, D Slow, Gloria, Ismail Sazo, Jackie Vargas, Jessica, Jesslyn Mejorado, Johnny,
These names.
Jonathan Gomez, Levy, Lisa Marquez, Michelle Mike T, Stingy Pete, Stockton McCrae Stewart, Tiny 1722, Ty Mama, 2020. Ooh, we got a Thai lady in here. 2024, D Patry, 740 sick nasty. Oh, I read a few $5 tiers. Okay, Patreon, we're going over to you. Give him a kiss.
Love you. Bye.
Give him a kiss. You just kissed
He
a
didn't
bunch
want
of
to
dudes.
do that at all.
Went out to a bunch of dudes. You fucking homo.
All right, we're on
The Hawaii pants story.
the Patreon. Oh, fuck. So